Alright, we're going to start off the GeeBee with the landing gear. And we're going to get the wheel strut covers and the wheel pants, the wheel packet with all its parts, and you'll need your carbon fiber and fiberglass struts off of the plywood. You'll need to break out all these pieces for the landing gear. These guys, these little guys, and you can leave the horns for later. Sit on the side. We'll have to clear out all these little holes here, and remove the center guys too. Give them a little twist. They'll twist right through the center, pop right out. Push on one side and the other, just like that. Or you can take a knife and cut into the little tabs. Take everything out of the pack here. We're going to have 6 washers, 4 bolts. There's 2 little nylon nuts. Those are easy to lose. Be careful of those. Some string, 14 inches. And 2 blind nuts. Now we're going to have to drill the wheel out with a number 34 drill bit. That's .113 standard size. Make sure that the wheel spins quite freely on there. Very important that that the GeeBee has very free wheels in order for it to land correctly. And one of the most important things when assembling this is to make sure you make a right and a left. It's real easy to get 2 lefts made. You'd be in some serious trouble. So we want to take all the tape holding these together off. We're going to need the 4 fiberglass rods out of this carbon and fiberglass pack. You're going to have your 2 push rods of carbon, solid carbon, and that's 070. Right there, we'll set them aside for later. 2 of them are at 9.5 and 2 of them are at 9. And we're going to take the long ones here, and then it's going to be placed right inside the wheel strut bearing, and it's going to go all the way up at the top here where the little tab is. It's going to go all the way up flush to the top. You press that in, and you'll want to take your little plywood pack, axle bearing. And what it's going to do, it's going to place right up in there, and you'll line up those holes to that fiberglass strut. And once you get it lined up, you're looking here, here, and along there. You're going to hold it together just like that, and you're going to tack it with some regular CA. Just a couple drops. I'm going to do 4 drops on both sides. Hit it with the accelerator. You're not worried about too much about the twist in it yet. You're just mainly getting the length. And this will pop out just like so, and then you'll go ahead and take your thread and you'll cut it in half, 2 7-inch pieces, and you'll go ahead and wrap all of that thread around there and then soak it with regular CA really good. Well, after gluing the 9.5-inch fiberglass rod to the landing gear plywood piece, you'll see how I've threaded it and CA'd it really good. Now it's important to make sure you make the right and left. And what I'll do is I'll just set this somewhat assembled right there, so when I'm building this one I'll know that I'm making the opposite side for sure. And again, you just kind of hold it together, make sure she's at the top, line it up pretty close where you can thread it. You'll see there's a little bit of a gap there where you're actually squeezing it together to hit the plywood. It's okay. Just kind of get it in the middle. Not real critical. You do the 2 or 4 tacks of regular CA. Try not to clog the holes up. I don't know if you can see, but I can have that thing twisted like this or like that. That's not really critical now, right? That's it. We're working about length. Okay, she's good. We'll go ahead and thread that one. Alright, now that we've got 2 rights and lefts established here, we're going to take one of the 440 stainless steel bolts, and you can see where this is what I would call the flat side, and that's where the strut is attached to the wood. We're going to come from the flat side with the bolt, just like so, and we're going to push that in, or pull it through from the other side rather tight. We're going to take some regular CA and we're going to glue the head of that bolt with regular CA really good. And this is the axle. This is not the top bolt where the rubber grommet's going to install. This is where the wheel axle. Now we're going to take the 3 washers and we're going to stack them on that bolt, and we're going to CA each one of them down. We're going to take the CA, put a couple drops, drop the washer on, another drop or 2, drop another washer on, last one, 3 washers. Right, so go ahead and spread it. Okay, now you'll take your wheel, drop your wheel on there, and now it's going to be real important. For one, don't get glue on there, make sure it's dry. But it's going to be real important that this wheel spins freely on here. You're going to do whatever it takes to make sure it stays spinning free. This one feels a little stiff to me. It's not really rolling. It's spinning, but it's got a lot of friction.